Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have my summer travel makeup bag, and these are some of my current favorites or must-haves and really nice products for summer. And I thought it would be interesting to show you what I have in the bag. And if you're new here, then it would help me a lot if you would subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday and Thursday. And you can also follow me on Instagram. But without further ado, let's go into the bag. Well, I did plan on wearing pretty much almost everything that I have on my bag in this look. And to start, this bag is actually from Primark. I'm not sure if they still have it because this was from last year or 2 years ago, but it's a quite large bag and they do usually have bags this size. On the inside I have a smaller bag that is actually empty. This bag is really cute. It's got velociraptors and this one came on a loot crate. Okay, so inside this bag I had my brushes that I obviously took out to do this makeup. And okay, so I have my Real Techniques sponge. And if you'd like to see a video on my favorite brushes, then let me know in the comments. But just to mention a few of them, I have 3 brushes from the Dress Up kit. I got a bronzer and foundation brush. These are from Poly, and I found these on Portugal Pluricosmética, but I'm not sure if you'll find these on other countries. And then I also have the kind of small setting brush. This is the 141 brush from Primark. This is really good to powder the under eyes or also for highlighter. It's really nice. I have my eyelash curler, also from Primark. And then I take usually quite a lot of eye brushes with me because I want to have options, and these are all from the Dress Up eye brush set. Now also a very handy thing to have are some cotton rounds and some makeup wipes. I am really trying to finish the Garnier Skin Active. Okay, now one thing that is also very useful, speaking of eye brushes, so that you can clean them and also lay out your makeup, is a washcloth. This is really just a towel, small towel, and this one is from Primark. This one came in a pack of 3 and I don't actually remember how much it was, but it was super affordable and I really like this color. So what I do with a dirty brush is I kind of just swirl it around to clean it a little bit. If you want to switch between colors, it's very useful. Okay, starting with face makeup, one thing that I've been really enjoying and that I think is really nice for summer is the Kiko Prime and Fix Refreshing Mist. And as the name says, this is both a primer and a fixing spray, and it's really refreshing. You kind of have to shake it very well. It's not glitter, but it's kind of a dewy spray and you really need to shake it very well. But I think this does help to prolong the makeup and gives a more dewy finish to the skin. For foundation, I've really been loving the Kiko Full Coverage 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. And I've also been using this one a lot for summer because it's got a little bit darker tone, and now that I'm a little bit more tanned, it fits me perfectly. But this one has a really good full coverage without kind of feeling cakey, and I really love that. And also, if you're in a hurry, it's a foundation and concealer, so it's got a really nice coverage, and you can get away with using only this one. Especially I like it using that foundation brush that I showed you, but with the sponge it also works very well, and it's one of those doe foot applicator foundations. The only thing I'm a little bit afraid with this is that it's a glass container, so it's a little bit heavy and you need to be careful not to drop it while traveling. And with that foundation, I really love the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. As I said, with that foundation, you don't need a lot more coverage as concealer goes, but this one is in the shade C6, and the foundation, by the way, is in the shade Warm Beige 30. And this, I don't need to use much. I just use a little bit under my eyes, here, here, and here, to brighten a little bit and add a little bit more coverage if I have some dark circles. This one, I really like it. And then to set my base, I have been traveling with the Kiko Matte Fusion Pressed Powder. It looks like this, and mine is in the shade 02. So I really like it because it's a colored powder, and I do like to have the little bit of color effect. And also I don't want to travel with a loose powder, and this one is really good. Also, something else that is really good to have. Again, this one is from Kiko. This is the Kiko Gold Waves Powder Foundation. And this is a foundation with SPF 50, and just like the powder, is also in the shade 02. And this is really good to do a little bit of touch-up throughout the day if you lose a little bit of coverage, or if you just want to use this one as concealer and this one as powder, is also really nice. Okay, so I have two more face products from Kiko. The next one is the Gold Waves Bronzer. This one is in the shade 01 Sun Celebration Honey, and this one was from last year's summer collection, and they do have a very similar, even the packaging is very similar in this year's summer collection, and they do tend to have these sort of baked bronzers on their limited edition collections. This one smells really good, and I really like the kind of color of it, also the way it blends. So this one is a must-have for me, and I think it's a gorgeous color for summer. And then a blush color that I really love to use. Again, this is from Kiko, but it's not that much about the blush itself, it's more the color. This is the Lip Milat's blush, and I really like to use this one for summer because this is kind of a coral shade with a little bit of gold shimmer, and I think this goes really well with all the kind of summer colors. Now for highlighter, I have kind of a new favorite that I have been taking with me. This is the W7 Glow Commotion highlighter. That is this kind of gold or dark champagne color. And this is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. As you can see, it's super pigmented and it's got a really warm tone to it. So I have been loving this one for summer. I will leave all of the makeup linked in the description box. Now, the brow product that I'm wearing today, it's the L'Oreal Unbelievable Brow. And I obviously also take with me the brush that it comes with. It's really practical to use, and it gives a really strong fixation to the brow hairs while also filling them in really beautifully. So I have really been loving this. And also some new favorites for a more practical, fast look. I have been using the LIDL Cien Brow Perfect brush and pen, and also the brow gel. This is what they look like. These are kind of benefit dupes, and I have tested these recently and I have really been liking them. Okay, so now for eye products. You know, I always love to use the Kiko Everlasting Kajal. This is a more creamy black pencil for the waterline. I also really love the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and this is waterproof and very easy to use. Now for summer, I've really been liking the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Waterproof. Now, being a waterproof mascara, I think it's really useful, not only because summer is wedding season and you might be crying, but with the heat and sweat, I think it's probably safer to use a waterproof mascara. I also really like the Kiko Gold Waves Liquid Eyeshadow. This is a really beautiful shade. Is kind of a copper slash rose gold, and if you want to do something glam or even something very quick, this is really easy to use, and it's also very long wearing. So this one, I think it's a safe option for summer. Now for eyeshadow palette, the one that I'm wearing today and that I've been taking with me is the Revolution X Carmi Make Magic palette, because as you can see, this has really gorgeous shades and there's a lot of looks that you can do with it. You got a lot of variety of shades to choose from. So like the one that I'm wearing, I've used some orange and black. I used the gold and the green on the lower lash line. And I also have a video coming up on this. I am doing 3 looks with this palette, so stay tuned for that. And also it's got that really good mirror that is super useful when you travel, to have a good size mirror. And then finally for the lips, I have 3 options. I have a more bold color. If you want to do a more neutral eye, I think it'll go very well. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Heroine. And this is a very long wearing matte liquid lipstick. In the tube, it looks kind of an orange red, but it's kind of more watermelon red, maybe. But I think it looks really nice with a more neutral, simple look. Now, if you want to abuse on the eyeshadow, I have another option to go a little bit more neutral on the lips. I have the Revolution Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Chauffeur. And this one is kind of a brownie nude, but just like the one from Maybelline, is also very long wearing, and it's a matte liquid lipstick, a nude matte liquid lipstick, and you can't really go wrong with that. And if you want to wear something a little bit more light, I've been taking with me the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. And again, this is kind of a nude color, but this time is a gloss. And I think that is very light if you want to wear something a little bit more fresh and you don't want to be worried about your liquid lipstick wearing out. This is a really nice gloss, and also these two combined are really good. And then again, you would set the makeup with the Kiko Prime and Fix, and that is everything that I've been taking with me on my summer weekend out. I have done another look apart from this one on my Instagram because I went to a baptism ceremony. I am planning on doing kind of a ceremony or wedding get ready with me in next month, I think. If you like to see that, then give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below what have been your summer makeup must-haves. And then if you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot and it's free, and you'll have new videos every Monday and Thursday. But that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!